So Jay had a submission, classic submission from Public Enemy, because we're going to try to do some.
Yeah, speaking of artists that didn't give a about the government.
Yeah.
Public Enemy was one of those.
And this was crazy. Like, this is when you would see stuff like this at 4 o'clock in the afternoon when Yo MTV Raps came on.
Yeah. As soon as you got home from school.
You see Black Steel and Our Chaos, which is not the one we're doing, but.
All right, so we're going to do Public Enemy Night of the Living Baseheads, the dope version.
I don't know what that
Have you forgotten that once we were brought here, we were robbed of our names?
Okay, this is where it's already getting controversial because this is the voice of 𝐀𝐁𝐿 Muhammad. 𝐀𝐁𝐿 Muhammad actually was so radical that Louis Farrakhan's like, man, you can't be around here no more.
That was the bald dude?
Yes.
Dark-skinned bald dude?
He came. I think he came to Indiana when Tupac was here.
Yeah.
Religion, our culture, our God. And many of us, by the way we act, we even lost our mind.
He's got a clock on his neck. Shouts to Flavor
Imagine
Flav.
that.
I heard he can play piano pretty decently, too.
Yeah.
He actually...
Wow.
Random. There's a Section Leader song that we've never put out, but we sampled Flavor Flav playing piano in like a Sam Ash or something, or wherever he was. Yeah. Forget what it's called.
It's PETV with your anchors, Sherelle Winters and Flavor Flav.
Yeah, boy! Yo, bust the move!
In today's edition of PETV News, we'll explore the devastating effects drugs are having on our society in what is now termed the Basehead Syndrome. We'll also feature the controversial group Public Enemy and their new album.
So let's tell them what a basehead is equivalent to nowadays.
This is a
crackhead.
Crackhead, meth head,
pillhead.
Pillhead, yeah.
And also, if you want to know the significance of the Audubon Ballroom, this is where Malcolm X was shot. And that's where he did his last speech, where he was assassinated, rather.
It takes a nation of millions to hold us back, which is causing a ruckus everywhere.
Causing a ruckus. Public Enemy.
Here it is! Bam! And you say, damn!
Okay, probably not the best, because that is
that wasn't a good cameo.
That was Bambaataa, and he's going through his own thing right now.
That was before, everybody knew everything.
We didn't know. Once again.
Diddy before Diddy.
Well,
Diddy do it.
All right.
And in a different type of way, perhaps.
Damn! But let's define the term called dope, and you're thinking me funky now, no? You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, Cheryl, kick the ballistics, G!
Up front, an ultra-hyper faction known as the Brown Bags lodged a protest today against rap music.
Yo, bust this, man. Yo, listen to
Notice how Flavor Flav really didn't look that much different now.
Yeah, he looks the same damn near.
Yeah.
Man, yo, right here live, covering for the protest for PETV live is my homeboy, Chris, man.
I mean,
The mayor.
The mayor right there.
Shout out to Chris Thomas. He actually came to Coaches one night.
I was there that night. I was like, what the hell is he doing? Then he died like a week or so later.
Who?
Did he die?
No, he didn't die.
Oh, okay.
Damn, you just killed the mayor.
I thought he died.
No, Chris Thomas is still alive. Let's not get that started with us. No,
He was
he's still
here
alive.
for some kind of
Conference.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, shout out to Chris.
Well, Chris,
My
all
bad,
the
brother.
rap noise and the violence associated with it is bringing our country to its knees, and we're not going to stand for it anymore.
Elvis lives.
And we, the Brown Bags, have a plan to put an end to it all.
Here is a true tale, why the ones that deal, all the ones that fail, yeah. You can move if you want to move. What it proves, it's here like the groove. The problem is this, we gotta fix it. Check out the justice.
This is MC Light coming live and direct from PETV. In the never-ending search for the Baseheads, we've come to a new hiding place. Yeah, that's right, Wall Street.
Check out the justice.
Plenty of baseheads there.
So it's a different type of basehead, right?
Yeah, that's a speedy basehead.
Yeah, I mean, because think they didn't buy all the coke in the Bronx. If you really wanted to move that waste, you had to go to Wall Street.
Yeah. Wasn't that the main difference? What year did this come out?
88.
88. All right. So this is the
prime crack.
I mean, this is the middle of the crack epidemic, right?
But also, this is
also the crack era when cocaine was not didn't have the same
stigma.
Well, not only stigma, but if you got caught with cocaine, it was a lesser sentence.
It was a 1 to
crack.
100. Yeah. So you could be on Wall Street doing all the coke, and they slap you on the wrist. You get caught with a rock of cocaine. You go into prison.
Yep.
How they run it, selling, smelling, sniffing, riffing, and brothers trying to get swift in. Selling their own, rob a home, while some shrivel a bone like 𝐀𝐁𝐎𝐔𝐓.
What was always so funny about Public Enemy to me is that you have all these socially conscious raps, and then you got Flavor Flav in the back, looking like the definition of the song by how he's moving.
Well, I mean,
very talented brother, but like his dances and mannerisms were very crackish.
But it's almost like
he was smoking crack.
Well, yeah, that too.
Well,
but also it was.
This is an autobiography.
It was very much a thing where like it would be hard to deal with, you know, the authoritative voice of Chuck D and S1Ws and Professor Griff. You had to have a little bit of candy to go with the medicine. Yeah. So
have y'all seen them live before?
Yes.
It's very powerful.
Chuck is a beast on stage.
Yeah.
Everyone can learn from Chuck D.
Yeah. Them S1Ws on stage. Yeah,
they are not here to play with y'all.
Please don't confuse this with the sound. I'm talking about bass.
This is MC Light from PETV. We're inside Wall Street searching for bass heads.
How old was she?
She could have been like 18 or 19, maybe.
We can find.
Like, this is during her first album run.
Very powdery in there.
You could never show us on TV now because it's like they'd be like, no, blur out the Coke lines.
I put this together too. The bells of those that boost the dose of lack and those that sell the black. Shame on the brother when he dealing.
Just keep calling me, man. Keep calling me.
When my 98 be wheeling, and everybody know another kilo. From a corner, from a brother, keep another below. And stop illing and killing, stop drilling. Yo, black, yo.
Production value on this is something different.
Yeah, hold on. But yeah, just there's a very inside joke that I didn't get till years later. Like, here, when you let this part play.
Send this red alert.
I didn't know that was DJ Red Alert. Yeah. When I first saw this in '88, I didn't know.
Been taken hostage by the brown bags. We'll have
she just doesn't seem amused at all.
more in this
I
story
mean, I think that's the point.
as it develops.
Hey, yo, I'm not a drug dealer, man. Yo, get off of me, man. Get off. This ever happened to you before? They think you're a drug dealer? We know you're not.
Like Saul.
Now there's beeper tie. Yes, for a limited time only, for only $99.95, you can have your own beeper tie. To order, just call 1-800-555-1234. Whoops, gotta go. Beeper's calling.
I'm glad Mike isn't here for this.
I know,
man.
That's the first thing I thought of.
He'd be like, "Which one of y'all had a beeper tie?"
Oh man,
we know who
had a beeper tie.
Excuse me.
Let me tell you something.
Flavor, why are you on the phone while we're on the air doing news?
Everybody here did have a beeper, though, right?
I never had one.
I mean,
I
wasn't supposed to.
Yeah,
I never had a beeper.
Definitely had a beeper.
Oh, yo, man, yo, don't be stopping me, man. Yo, let me tell you something, man. They got my partner Chuck, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna free him, and you ain't gonna go see him.
You know, I don't think I've ever seen him without a hat on.
This is one of the rare times, yeah.
And this is one of the nicer images
of him with hair.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, Griff, man, you're later for her, man. Hey, yo, G, yo, get Terminator, pack the van, you and that one, y'all come to get y'all, man. We gonna get Chuck to the strip, G, you know what I'm saying? I see what you doing, baby. My vision ain't blurry, boy.
4 5 o'clock in the morning. Wait a minute, y'all.
Brown bag headquarters.
Yeah.
They say no other way. This stuff is really bad. I'm talking about.
This is Lucy's house, and I'm going to show you what happens to families when one of the members becomes a basehead. Now,
that's his Howard Cosell impression.
Yeah, and then he goes into the Richard impression.
Makes you go crazy and make you do silly things. Look at the family. The family is crazy. Look at the kids. Look at Lucy over here. Lucy is going through problems because her husband is a basehead.
This is Lucy's wash pot right here. This is the wash pot, and this is also the cooking pot, and her children are going crazy.
Yo, listen, I see it on their faces.
I don't know people that had houses like that for real.
Oh no, this is not so dramatized as how people think.
And it's funny, he was imitating Richard, who happened to be a basehead.
He was proud to tell you about it too.
Checking the time, homeboys playing the curve, the same ones they used to do earlier. Now they're gone, passing it on. Poison attack the blackbird born. My man Daddy-O once said to me, he know a brother that stayed all day in his Jeep, and at night he went to sleep, and in the morning all he had was sneakers on his feet. The culprit used to jam and rock the mic. Yo, he stripped the Jeep to fill his pipe and wander around to find a place where they rock to a different kind of. Come on, y'all. Hold it now, wait. Yo, run it black. Succotash is a meal for kids that make cash, selling drugs to the brother man instead of the other man. Brother than sister. I'm talking about
Twice tonight.
Professor X never said anything.
Terminator X.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Twice tonight. Twice tonight. Twice tonight. Twice tonight.
That's a pretty good kick.
They're S1Ws.
Yeah.
They were for real trained.
Security of the first world.
Yeah.
All right.
I basically suggested that one because there's probably about 5 or 10 where I feel like these are the top hip hop videos of all time. And I feel like this is one of them because it was so of the time. Because this was when crack was just tearing just everything up in certain parts of the country. And I remember what it did to St. Louis. You know, I remember going to my grandmother's house at one point and being able to like walk outside and we'd be able to walk to the store. And then I remember going, and then it would just be like, nope, there's bars on the windows. The dope fiends keep stealing my aunt's car. Like it wasn't something happened gradually. It literally just happened.
No, it was like overnight.
It's like somebody just dropped a bomb in North City. And I'm pretty sure that happened all across the country.
Oh yeah. Like I said, I've seen people's houses that were the literal image of what they was just portraying in real life. I've seen that. You know, and people that had to literally go to school from that situation.
Yeah. And so like when you listen to the like kind of franticness of the beat, like that's kind of how frantic and just like stressed out people were who were subjected to just the worst of what crack brought to America. That's I think it sums it all up in that song. And so
drop the Jerry curls up. People didn't have money to get the Jerry curl anymore.
No, so like I said, I that's one of my favorite songs of all time. One of my favorite videos of all time. I think it's still important to this day because it's not crack anymore. It's just meth. It's pills. It's opiates, and it's doing the same thing.
Fentanyl.
Yeah, and, you know, to where like it's just people are just still dropping dead because of this thing. And you know, I don't think the United States government is serious about getting rid of it. They need a certain level of criminality to maintain the prison industrial complex.
Reaganomics.
Hell, Future just dropped that latest album, man, and he had a song on there that kind of touched me, and it's one of the first Future songs that made me get emotional.
Did you like
ever.
the Future album?
Not really, but it was,
I was
that
about
song.
to say, man,
you don't like Future though.
No, listen, because I really listened to it and tried.
Okay,
I was like, I'm gonna make a valiant effort because he got Rico Wade's house, the dungeon on the cover. Okay. I'm like, I might hear something different on this album.
That Lost My Dog, the Fentanyl kind of hit home.
Okay,
so I was like,
okay,
man.
Yeah.